So first off, how did we address our audience? Well, in the beginning of our broadcast, our presenter started off by saying good morning,
Good morning, Kilburn. This is Steve Flew.
which means that they're addressing the audience like in a formal way. And also he introduced his full name, Steve Flew, which means that he's accountable for the story that he's been telling. And yeah.
Makes him look friendly more
Yep.
as well. And moving on, also we let our audience speak in our radio show. For example, when we were talking about peacocks.
I found it quite hard in which to get children's clothes because Peacocks was extremely good. Peacocks was the best part of Kilburn at the time when it opened.
We asked them how did it affect them when it closed down, and people were able to let their feelings out on the radio show, and this could probably generalise how people also felt in and around area of Kilburn.
I would say another way where we attracted and addressed our audience was the tone of voice of the presenter, because when talking about the accident and the story of the flood, it showed the sympathy that he had in his voice, and also the connection that he may have had with the audience, because the story was such a tragic story, and because it's in Kilburn, it related to the people as well. And when he was talking about the accident, he went, if you think about taking the bus this morning, then I think you're wrong because of what happened.
If you were thinking of getting the bus today, well, you're in trouble. A pipe burst earlier this morning, leading to the closure of Kilburn High Road.
So it's almost like he's being really friendly, as if he knows them in a way.
And also, coming from the caring and showing sympathy, like the story of the peacock story, is he said that it's a sad story for the 3,000 employees that got laid off, which means that he's showing care to the people that lost their job.
So not only in Kilburn but everywhere else who lost their job.
And I will also say as well, there was one point where you had the interview, and that also showed the seriousness of the problem, and it attracted and addressed the audience in a formal way, and just giving them advice, which was good because then the audience listening to it, can act upon these words that they'll give. So it kind of shows some caring elements to the
audience.
Yeah.
So we've talked about addressing the audience as Mr. Steve Flew. He talks the way he introduces himself.
Yeah.
Then we talked about the way the people of Kilburn give their views. We talked about sympathy
and care for the
and
people.
serious and how serious they were.
Yeah.